Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy YG, and I'm bringing you another association mode. Last time I released a bunch of players and I messed up. So what you're about to see right here on the screen is me making a bunch of great trades. I just traded Glenn Davis and I think a first round draft pick for Tyson Chandler. So what I'm doing is basically just tearing down the whole frame of Orlando, and I'm just rebuilding. If you pay attention to the clips, you'll see I'm picking up some great players for some crappy players, and I couldn't believe that this was happening. You know, I couldn't believe I was picking up Carl Landry, Tycho. I picked up Tyson Chandler because I needed a dominant center. I wasn't doing too well with the centers that were mediocre. So as you see, I made 4 trades, and you see them all right there. If you need to, pause so you can see what's going on. I don't know. I was just speechless when I made the trades. I was like, yo, this is going to be a great team. So last video, defense was horrible. I won my second game by 1 point. Rudy Fernandez made a jumper, like a crazy leaner jumper for the 2 point, and then I ended up winning by 1 point. So we're about to go ahead and get into this gameplay.
Now I slam it when I'm done and make sure it's broke. When I'm gone, no one gets on, cause I won't let nobody press up and mess up the scene.
Live from Orlando, 2K Sports proudly brings you the Magic at Amway Center. Now let's check out the State Farm starting lineups. And guys, what are we going to be looking for in this one from Dirk Nowitzki?
Well, you know Dirk can be an offensive juggernaut pretty much every night, but I don't think he gets enough credit for his defensive presence. He actually moves pretty well.
All right, so last time you saw me and Orlando, defense was horrible. And after that first game, I implemented some practices where we did defense, and we did it on intensity, like all the way up. So I got a +3 on ball defense, help defense, all that stuff. Now what you saw me, what I was doing was I was changing, like I was breaking down the whole game as Carl Landry just knocks down the jumper. I picked up Carl Landry. I picked up Tyson Chandler, for y'all that don't know who Tycho is. And I picked up Lee from, well, he played for Houston. That's where he got famous from, Lee, shooting guard. So I hooked up my roster. I filled up my roster a lot. As you see, Tyson Chandler with the second effort. I changed my whole team. I just changed the whole team dynamic. As you see right there, Carl Landry is a beast on the board. Not 1, not 2, but 3 back-to-back. His effort is ridiculous on this game. I was happy to pick him up. Basically, I will say I just rebuilt the blueprint of Orlando. As you see Lee right there get the last-minute jumper, his shot is ridiculous. Like, it's awesome. So basically, I got a lot of. Oh, whoa! Look at Jameer breaking ankles, and then 3-ball. Oh my God, Jameer! I'm glad I didn't take him away. Jameer breaking ankles and whatnot. And look at that, D-Fish. They said he was old, but he getting rebounds, baby, and he putting it back in. I love my 2-point guards, Derek Fisher and Jameer Nelson. Shooting guard, I got Rudy Fernandez and Lee. Who is that? Small forwards, I have Quentin Richardson and Michael Petras as Lee, throwing up the 3-ball. Wow. Let's get into halftime, homie.
Send them into halftime with momentum.
And so we conclude the first half. Magic lead by 6. Keep it here for the Sprint Halftime Show with Damon Bruce. We'll see you after the break for the start of the second half.
Now, presented by Sprint.
It's been a great game out in Orlando. Thanks for joining us. The Magic have been rolling along. They're facing a team with a lot of talent, but haven't backed down. Mikel Petras playing effortlessly. What he's been able to do from the field has been nothing short of spectacular. Only a select few players in the league can shoot the ball like that. And for the Mavericks, it's a grinded-out effort. They've been having their way inside, a huge lead when it comes to points in the paint, making it very hard to defend against them. Delonte West not having any problems out there. He's got 14 points, and he's made some key plays in the assist department, too. Let's start off with a peek at some games scheduled for later on.
Alright, so we back from halftime, and like I was saying, I got Michael Petras, small forward. As you see, fish coming up with that. Anyway, Michael Petras, small forward. Q Rich, and look at that. Carl Landry, it's nasty. Quinn Rich, Michael Pete, small forward, power forwards. Nicholson is holding it down for the rookies, and Carl Landry, of course, is going to be my starter. And then for centers, I got Ayon. He's a Mexican guy, overseas. Not overseas. He's more like under the United States, Mexican guy. Really good ball player, 7-foot beast. He's all right though. And then I got, of course, Tycho. Look at Nicholson. He's trying to fight for them for the starting position, but I don't know. Carl Landry kind of balancing me out right there. And then look at that, the underrated, my UAB guy. You know I had to be biased about him. He's coming in with a 3-ball, and then I believe he's gonna get a nothing right here. Watch, throw it out to Robert Vaden. Bow. What? And you know Robert Vaden, man. Shout out to Robert Vaden if he's watching. I know he's sitting on the free agents right now, man. He ain't nobody signing him. As D Fish knocks down the 3-ball. I was making it rain from the 3-point line. Shout out to K Spade with the rainmaker, because you know I was making it rain myself. As you see, Nicholson, he said, "Coach, GM, I want that starting power forward position, but I can't give it to him." But basically, I broke down Orlando, and I'm building a blueprint. I'm drawing out a blueprint for us to last a long time. And I know I'm going to have a rough offseason trying to re-sign all of these guys because, unfortunately, when I traded and released people, my cap room got bigger, but they're all on, like, 1-year contracts with, as Tycho with the nasty dunk, they're all on, like, 1-year contracts. So it's going to be a rough offseason. Hopefully, I can make the best out of this with a 24.7-inch vert. Hopefully I can make the best out of this season. And I already gave away some of my draft picks, so I'm not really looking forward to the 2013-2014 draft, because I had to give up some of my draft picks for these beautiful players that I have right now playing for Orlando. So it's looking okay. As this game is coming down to an end, we're going to come out with a victory. Okay, that's a good foot. It's 131 to 124. We did our thing in the game. I'm going to make the best out of this season. Thank y'all for watching. I'm glad y'all stuck around, as Carl Landry is the player of the game. Y'all stick with me. I'm building Orlando back up. It's promising. It's looking promising right now. The first video I know was kind of shaky. I know everybody's like, oh, man. But you know what? We still the underdogs, and my team is vicious right now. Carl Landry, Jameer Nelson, Tycho, Petras. Oh, man, Rudy Fernandez. We going in. So, Orlando, we got a chance. I'm showing you guys the stats. Most of my players, even if they came off the bench, some of them even had double-doubles. So, shout out to Orlando, man. I hope y'all have a good season down there. But in the virtual world, I'm having a great season. We are 2-1 right now. And I'll holler at y'all. It's your boy YG. Hey.
Ooh, money bag.